evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lady CoCo Show right here in Dallas, Texas, 75 South. You all know what we do on Tuesday nights. Yes, this show is the show where everybody is somebody. We have a special guest this evening. We've been waiting for a very long time to get him on the Lady CoCo Show. And finally, May 2024, he is here and he's going to tell you all about his career and what he has going on. I'm going to play a song and let's see if some of you all can tell me who this artist is before I bring him on. And if you guys would do me a favor, share as you come in at least one time, and we'll move forward.
Ladies, how y'all doing? I just want to let you know that if you don't know the truth, don't make up the truth. See, I'm that type brother. I tell you to get the hell on. It goes a little something like this. Listen, you done told a lie.
Yes, sir.
You are the reason I know I got from you, homegirl king. My name out, I run around town, telling all those lies. Stop like this. Don't try to deny you don't have an alibi. You're wrong. You keep talking about me, but I'm not thinking about you. Alright, I'm not taking my time, dealing with a person like you. Yeah, only know the moment you need to go and find some friends. Yes, you do. You got so much going on, tell me where to begin. You need to get the hell on.
Hey, and we're going to start the show just like this tonight. We got a special guest about to take the platform this evening. He goes by LB, Lamar. I want y'all to welcome him to the Lady CoCo Show as he come in.
Now, I can't believe I gotta talk to the fellas about this. I don't know what started men talking like little girls around here. But I would love for y'all to keep my name out your mouth.
Yes.
Because I'm about to tell you to get the hell on. Listen. Brother, now listen. I don't play with no wrong. I know you can run your mouth. Don't let me bring the mess to the meat. I'm trying to stay home, but don't think things are sweet. Not good. I will never put my hands on the woman, but I need a man in the street. Yes, sir. Hey, you keep talking about me, but I'm not thinking about you.
Let's go, y'all.
I'm not gonna take my time dealing with a person like you. Lonely old man, found that things to do. Need some friends, here is what you are, believe that's true. Hey, you need to get the hell on.
What?
You gotta be.
Did you say that way?
I don't do no mess, person, best of me. I ain't got the time to keep my name out your mouth. Found better things to do.
Yes, sir.
I know the problems I need. I know the problem is.
Well, that sounds so good. I don't want to cut it off. I'm ready to play music. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. That's music right there. See, I can play that. I can play some FPJ and a few others, but some of them, the music sound good, but the voice and all that stuff, it just throws me off. So me myself trying to be an artist today, I try to make sure I ain't squealing and squeaking because I be talking about them for real on the Lady CoCo Show because that's how it goes down. You see what I'm talking about? But stuff like that, I can run that.
Yeah. Shout out to my grandmama.
In the whole, huh?
Shout out to my grandmama.
What your grandmama say?
You gotta get the hell on with that now.
Yeah, you can't. Grandma, do you like this? Now, turn it off. Turn it off. I'm gonna tell you something, Lamar. I have played people music and asked, family members or some associates, like, hey, what you turn it off? Just take I don't like it. And so I'm
Wow.
very good with bringing the music to people because, and I'm gonna tell you why. Then we're going right into you. I'm gonna tell you why. People in Southern Soul, they
Mm-hmm.
feel like that they're so relevant when it comes to the music, right? Or being in the
Mm-hmm.
industry. I can tell
Mm-hmm.
you at least 85% of the people in Southern Soul, when I go
Mm-hmm.
different places, don't nobody know who they are. Nobody.
Yeah.
But if we keep
Yeah.
pushing and keep playing the
Mm-hmm.
music, they'll put the face with the names. And that's why it's very imperative that we do these interviews. Now, I don't do them all the
Mm-hmm.
time, but I do put myself in position where I say, you know what, if this artist is worth me putting on my platform, let me interview them. So I'm very selective now to who I interview and who I sit here and talk to because a lot of them
Okay.
don't even appreciate what you do. And so I say to every artist that see this platform, when you hear what I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. If you sit in that
I
seat,
see.
that means, huh? I saw it, I heard it, I know it, and I like it.
Well, thank you.
But that's just me being honest, you know. I'm
Yeah.
very
Oh yeah.
open and honest, and I'm blunt and fair. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, but not in a bad way. I'm just letting you know if you sit next to me. I mean, it takes time, it takes effort. You have to pay for these flyers, right? You have to
Mm-hmm.
pay for your podcast. It's not free. And so when you come on here and you decide you want to be rude and disrespectful, then go find that platform. They don't really care. They just gonna bring you straight on Facebook. Now there are
Mm.
times where like we've been fighting, y'all. We've been fighting backstage
Mm.
trying to get this right because this is a professional recording artist. And we don't just want to bring him on any kind of way. We wanted to make sure that everything was right. So we fought backstage until we got it to where we are right now.
Right.
And you all can listen to us, and it's a professional setup for everybody. So Lamar, Mr. LB, how are you doing?
I'm great, man. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me. For real.
Yes, I'm glad to have you here. As I told you, after 20 years, I'm trying to get you on and finally got your music, to where I could
Mhm.
put it in rotation. And now, a big congratulations to you for being the Spotlight Artist of the Week, all the way up to next Wednesday. You're spotlighted. And so you're going to see me putting some things out there. Normally, when I do the spotlight, I do one flyer. But I did say going
Mhm.
forward, if you're spotlighted, I want to make sure everybody knows that you're spotlighted and why you're spotlighted. You have to be doing something to get that recognition. And so I see what you're doing. I checked your page out. I see you on some nice shows coming up. And
Mm.
so I
Mhm.
said, okay, this is one that needs to come on the Lady Coco show.
Thank
So
you.
I thank you for coming on, and I appreciate everything that you do for all of us in Southern. So go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself and how long have you been in the industry?
Well, I'm originally I'm from DC, Washington D.C., Northeast. Living,
DC.
yeah, I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in Southern Soul. I gotta say, I gotta been in Southern Soul seriously for like 4 years. 2018. What is
Okay.
2000? My bad. Let's go like 5 years. 5 years.
Five.
Um,
Okay. Time flies, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So, and a lot of good experiences, man. I did a tour with Sir Charles. Did a lot of different things, man. Met a lot of great artists. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So are you under management or you're an independent artist?
I'm handling myself. I was, but I'm handling myself now.
Okay. So how is
Hmm.
that going for you?
That's going great. It's going real good, as a matter of fact.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
awesome, awesome. So let us know how you got into the music business. Did you start with the church or family? Who inspired you to get to this level of, hey, this is what LB is going to do?
Okay, well, I got to say, I think a lot of people saw it in me before I saw it in myself. I've always been a businessman, so I was running a business. But I used to sing with a little guy called Anthony Hamilton. I used to sing in his band. And what happened was the Hamiltones, yeah, in Charlotte, yeah, I used to sing with them, yeah. So the Hamiltones,
Okay, well, don't
back,
talk so fast, cause wait a minute, stop, hold on,
well, we all
pause.
live,
Anthony
we just do
Hamilton,
this. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, everybody might not, because I didn't know that. So don't rush through that. So you were
Okay.
singing with Anthony Hamilton, the
Hmm.
Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
tell me about
yeah,
that. Tell me
yeah.
about that.
Well, really, it was his band. His band called Intertwine would do independent things, and I was one of the singers in Intertwine. So that's the name of his
Hmm.
band that goes on tour with him. So what ended up happening, they were like, "Hey, man, you might be good at Southern Soul." This how green I was. This was like 2018, 19. They were like, "You ever heard a side piece of Pokey Bear?" I was like, "Hold up, there's actually a guy calling himself Pokey Bear." I told Pokey this, so this ain't nothing new. I was like, "It's a guy called Pokey Bear." They was like, "You never heard of Tucker? You never?" I never heard of none of these guys because Charlotte doesn't play Southern Soul. So I live in
Right.
Charlotte, and so I didn't know about it. But by Anthony Hamilton, I'm traveling down south. They was hearing all this music, Sir Charles, all these other
Hmm.
people. I was green. I was like, man, what So I'm like, but they was like, with your showmanship, your vocals, and the way you carry yourself, you would be perfect for it. And
Okay.
yeah, and the first song I did was Rock Me Baby. I did Rock Me Baby, and it caught on. And hey, man, next thing I know, hey, I've been doing it ever since. I love the culture because it's like, to me in DC we got a style of music called go-go. So go-go is a culture.
Hmm. I've
So when
heard
I
of Go-Go.
Yeah, so like EU doing the butt. So basically, we're raised on go-go. And what I love about Southern Soul is that you guys were raised on this culture. So I love the way it's
Hmm.
embraced in that way. So that's what drew me to it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Hmm.
To know where it all started from, because a lot of people don't even know. They say one day I just started singing, but it all stems from somewhere. But coming from where you're saying,
Hmm.
Anthony Hamilton, that's my boy. I've never met
Yeah,
him in person, but that dude got some fire music. Like
yeah.
he is
Hmm.
crazy with it. He is crazy. So how do you feel about that? Like, someone that's not even in the Southern Soul genre, but I think
Hmm.
he taps in and out. He goes everywhere. His voice is so amazing.
Yeah,
He could be on
yeah.
any platform. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So how do you feel? Like coming from somebody like that, working with Anthony, and bam, now you are in Southern Soul.
I mean, I like it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's about doing my own thing. Like I said, again, when I got into it, I was running business. So I wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, well, I want to get rich. It wasn't about that. It's about passion. You know what I'm saying? I tell people your passion will
Right.
make way for your progress. So that's what I was about. I just
Mm-hmm.
love doing it. So, it was just basically once I got into it, I love the soulfulness of it. I'm a writer, I'm a musician. So I was like, man, I like this. This has got a twist to it. So I liked it. Yeah. So, you know,
Wow. So do you write all of your songs?
yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Okay. What inspired you to write?
Man, it's just been always been in me. Always been since I was young. I've been writing songs. So yeah, songs is right now. I got currently under Southern Soul. I currently have like 25 songs out right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's a
have two
lot of
full
songs.
CDs. Hmm.
That's awesome. In 5 years,
Hmm.
you have two CDs. That's great. That means
Hmm.
that you actually took it serious once
Oh,
you
yeah.
tapped into it. You like, okay, I can do this.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what instrument do you play?
I play bass and drums.
Bass and drums. So do
Hmm.
you still play?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Now I don't
Oh,
see
yes,
you
ma'am.
playing, but I do see you out there singing, and I see when you're performing, it's all the ladies all around you. Like you be tearing it up, especially when you're outside. You be outside tearing that thing up.
Hey, got to give a show, man. Well, see, that's what they saw in me. I was doing this around the way. I was doing
Mhm.
that anyway on stage. So like, dude, man, come on, man. You need to start getting they were like, you got to start getting your own thing out there. So
Right,
that's
and
what
you
happened,
did.
man.
So you saying now you're solo. You're an independent artist, no longer a manager. So how was it for you
Mhm.
though when you had a manager?
Uh, I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being a Southern Soul, I really know the temperament of the managers. I really don't. I don't. I mean, I'm thinking because one thing about me, I'm easy to work with. Like I know what it means to do promo. I know what it. I don't mind doing it. I have told a manager, look, just I make money already. Just line up the shows. Get me in front of people. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. I've literally had this talk with a manager, like, you know what I can do, and they still didn't do nothing. So I don't get it. So I'm like, nah, but I guess people don't see your vision. But I think if an artist is telling you, look, man, I ain't even looking for you to fund it. I can handle that. Just pick up the phone. Let's make some, because again, I run my business. So I'm like, just do that for me. They couldn't do that. So I don't know.
Wow. So basically, you doing your own promos and everything like that, you were more successful.
Yeah.
So did your phone ring more?
It's ringing.
Yep. Did your phone ring more after you went solo? I mean, just independent?
I'm booked every weekend now. Doing my own thing. And getting paid. So that answers your question.
That answered my question. So let's move forward. Let's move forward. So
exactly.
How is how is it being in the industry though? Like, I know you say you enjoy the music, you enjoy what you're doing, but on the business aspect of it, how is it for you? Like, what's your take on it?
Well,
let's say this, if you had to change, let's say this, if you had to change some things being in the business, what would you change?
Well, I gotta say, from dealing with procrastination, I don't get all the procrastination. Like when it comes to business, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. If you say you're gonna have this, have it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the type, you're gonna get a contract from me. We work together, you're gonna get a contract. But you can have a contract in this business and you still got some people looking like you don't remember what you signed. I mean, I shouldn't have to have that conversation. But I've had it.
Right. How important is it though? How important is it to you to have a contract?
Well, you got to understand, I run a business. So if I'm running a business over here and it's going smoothly, then I come over here to you, then I just feel like businesses, again, men lie, women lie, numbers shouldn't lie. I just feel like do what you say you're going to do.
Numbers don't lie.
If my contract is saying this or that, what's the problem? What are we really doing? Everything is right here for you. That's the only thing. I think the procrastination is saying, well, like I shouldn't be pulling into a city and still not know hotel information. Stuff like that. I'm like, what's going on? So
let me tell you something. That is so, I'm gonna tell you, that is so tacky. That is so tacky. Like with these shows, if you're a promoter and you're putting these shows together and you're not crossing those T's and dotting those I's and handling that paperwork, you don't need to be a promoter. You really, really don't. I mean, it's a constant thing where it goes on and on and on. There is no reason for no artist or no business or entrepreneur to go out of town. You're bringing them in town. Once they get there, you don't have them set up. They have to wait for you to, well, let me make this phone call and let me make that phone call. And you waiting on the phone call, you sitting there to it. No. I'm professional. But that means you know not to work with them again.
That part. and you look, no hard feelings.
No, it's no hard feelings. It not at all. But I understand now when over a year ago, and I say this all the time, when I saw LJ go to his set and he got there and this individual didn't have what they were supposed to have for him, and his band had set up and everything, and he went live because he said, I want y'all to know who this individual is. I got myself together. They gave me the deposit, but when I got here, they don't have what I'm supposed to have. So he made that band shut it down and he left. And I'm gonna tell you something. The individual, seemed like, oh, it's no big deal. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. His people did this and that and the third. But I didn't see too much going on for them after that. Because when you put people on front and you don't do them right, guess what? People are paying attention. If you get over 20, 30,000 people see that video where that business person is shouting out about what took place, everybody pretty much is gonna believe.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna believe it. They're gonna believe it.
Yeah.
So
And see,
I
the thing
agree.
about
Don't
it
bring me out
is,
of town. Mm-hmm.
I know not cut you off, but yeah,
Go
the
ahead.
thing about me is when I started, I didn't go from the little people to up. I went straight out with Sir Charles. So I ran into Tucker,
Mm-hmm.
King George,
Okay.
Pokey, Nelly Tiger, LJ. All of them know me. You can literally ask about any artist in Southern Soul. They know who I am because they was out there on the tours with me. So okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you remember about a year and a half, 2 years ago, Sir Charles did this national type tour, the festival type tour.
Yes.
I was the guy
Yes.
up front. I was the guy literally up front singing with Charles. That was me on stage with Charles.
That
So
was
I
you
did all
on
the singing.
stage.
That was me on stage. I was the one that did. You remember Charles had a guy on stage singing right beside him? That was me.
Yes.
I did that whole tour with Charles.
I
So
didn't
I done
see.
met
I
it.
didn't because I didn't know you back then. So you've been there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been out there.
So
Me and George,
did they spot you? Did they? How did you get over there? Did they spot you or what happened?
Charles.
Like, how did that
Man,
take place? Where
listen.
you start? Oh, Sir Charles.
Here's how I got with Sir Charles. I was living in Atlanta. I played drums. I was in the studio one night.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, J Red the nephew, Sir Charles,
I know.
Silk, the group Silk,
Mm-hmm.
and the drummer didn't show up. And I got on the drums. Sir Charles said,
Oh.
and Sir Charles said, give him a headset. He could play drums. So I did. Matter of fact, Karen Wolf, I played on one of Karen Wolf songs. And what ended up happening, I had like 3, 4 of my songs with me. And
Uh-huh.
Sir Charles manager Jay had already heard my stuff. And I remember Charles kicked everybody in the studio and said, "Hey man, I listened to your stuff, man. You a bad boy." Because I did my first CD from the Soul. I did it in the Sir Charles studio.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Because at that time, Sir Charles was in Atlanta, right?
yes,
He
we
was
was in
in.
Atlanta together.
He was
Hmm.
in it. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I
So
literally
y'all
my
just made it funky like that.
yeah, and my first major show was Sir Charles Jones's birthday in Memphis, Tennessee. I didn't even know I was gonna sing that night.
Wow. Wow. So just keep telling us about the beginning of it. Because if your
Yeah,
beginning started like that, that's
yeah.
amazing. Because most of us start from way down here trying to get to that level. So
Mm-mm.
starting from up there, with all those big now, see, because those names that you name, if I go
Yeah,
somewhere, everybody know them. But for the
yeah.
new and upcoming, I can name about 30 of them right now. And I go
Mm-hmm.
places because I do play the music. They like it,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't know who it is. They don't
Exactly.
know who it is. So you go ahead.
Like a lot of the and then what's crazy is so you gotta understand, I'm meeting Fat Daddy, I'm meeting Tucker, I'm meeting everybody, I'm meeting all the guys that's kind of already on the big stages. So a lot of the
Mm-hmm,
smaller
mm-hmm.
artists, I don't. It's kind of now I'm starting to meet a lot of smaller artists. You know, I'm starting to meet the artists that are up and coming, which I do like to help out. I'm like, we're cool because I got a lot of bigger artists on speed down now. TK Soul,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
RIP, Wendell B. See, I already done all this stuff with them. All those guys, you trust me, you can pick up the phone and ask any major Calvin Richardson. You heard of Lamar Brace? Oh yeah, that's my boy. They all know me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So but now the thing
Wow.
about it is too, the double-edged sword with me is by me being a good guy on stage, Maryland, DC, North Carolina, South Carolina, they keep me in the Northeast. Do you know all of last year I never even came down to Alabama, Mississippi? I haven't performed down there.
Never made it south. You never made it
No,
south.
they keep me up north. They book me every weekend up north.
Oh
Crazy.
wow. So, but you want to get to the south, most definitely.
Oh
You
no,
want
no.
to get to the
I'm
south.
coming to the South with this new CD and with you and other people on network. I'm letting y'all know right now. 2000 this fall in 2025, Lamar Brace is going to come. I'm coming to Mississippi, Alabama, especially with this man. Watch.
Yes, yes, yes. I mean, and we're gonna tap into that last so everybody can know about the hole in the wall type situation.
Hmm.
I mean, all your music though, I had already ran through, what you sent me, and you
Hmm.
having a whole new album coming out. I know that thing gonna be fire, but I
Oh yes,
love
sir.
all your music. It's
Thank
just
you.
crazy to me, like, because you don't find a lot of artists that have good music back to back to back. They hit and miss. They hit
Hmm.
and miss. And so when you do have good music that hits you back to back, that's crazy. And I
Thank
learned
you.
something myself, LB, about a week ago. I went to the studio to record a song. Well, I said to
Hmm.
sing a song, right? And
Okay.
the producer was like, no, you're not coming to sing a song. You're gonna learn and record. I said, he said, I don't know who you've been working with before now, but we're gonna make sure you do this right. And when you do it
Hmm.
right one time, you're gonna always do it right. And you're not gonna get out there like I hear a lot of people. He said they just come out there and they feel like they can sing, but they really can't. They doing either you should be lip singing or you're doing karaoke because you're really not singing. Your vocals are not right, and you got these producers that's taking your money, and you really out there looking like a fool. You're traveling all over the world to sing this garbage, and
Hmm.
nobody's gonna tell you the truth. So they said, "Oh, well, you don't tell people they can't sing." He said, "No, you don't tell them nothing. You just let them get out there because they got to go back and hear what they did." And so he
That part.
said, now you got to start looking at the producers that are allowing you to come to the studio and say, hey, that's good. Yeah, as long as you say, I'm paid, because they're going to bring about 20 more in there and do the same thing that you did and send you on your
Exactly.
way. You have mastered the music. It sounds like trash. You sound like trash and you look like trash and thinking you're doing some flip and flop in your outfits and you need to be getting your vocals right. So I was so impressed to sit down and hear what this man had to tell me. Like, I was kind of like so uncomfortable because I'm like, no, I thought you're supposed to just go get in the booth, put your headphones on, and he said, no, ma'am. He said, no, ma'am. He
No.
said, I'm gonna tell you after
No.
today. If you go to any studio and they don't tell you that's not right, you're not on the right key, then you need to stay away. I appreciated that. I really did.
Hmm.
I appreciated that.
Yep.
So I appreciate the artists that take this thing serious because it takes money, to do what you do. It's not free. Now, if you know how to
Yeah.
write yourself and you produce yourself, that's different. But you out here going to these studios and the producer sitting there just waiting to see what you got, because that's all he wants you to do it and get out because somebody else is on the way.
Hmm. Yep. Yep. Like right now, if you
So
look at the
so
chat, if you look at, go ahead. But I'll say,
go
if you look at
ahead.
the chat right now, if you look at the chat right now that's going on,
Uh-huh.
these are North Carolina, Virginia people in this chat right now. That's who's in the chat. Thank y'all, North Carolina, Virginia people. I see a lot of y'all.
North
I appreciate
Carolina,
y'all.
going on there, Asa.
No, VA. Oh, VA shows me mad love. So I'm looking at it.
Wow.
This is VA in North Carolina.
What
That's
are they
fine.
what are they saying to you? What are
They
they
like,
saying?
what's up, LB? How you doing? They come a lot of them come to my shows. A couple of radio people on here and stuff. I mean, it's literally a lot of VA in North Carolina. That's where I be. But I'm most definitely going to
Hmm.
change that. Texas,
You
Louisiana,
gotta come and see.
Alabama, Mississippi. I'm coming.
Yeah. When they hear your music too, you're coming. See, that's the thing. Like, I play the music too. And so
Hmm.
sometimes I skip over music and I skip over it for a reason. Your music, I played it. When you sent it to me, I played it.
Hmm.
When the artist send me their music, I like to play it right away, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Because you heard
Hmm.
it. And so another DJ out there should hear it too. And I
Yes.
don't like this right here. When you send the music out to one DJ, they want to hold the sack. Don't hold the sack. Let that music go.
I heard about
Let
that.
it
I heard DJs
go
do
and
that.
push
Yeah.
it through. Yes, they
Mm.
do it like they're the only one playing and I got it first. Okay, you got it first. Now shift that shit on over.
Share it.
That's
Share it.
what
Yeah.
you do. Shift it on over.
Hmm.
Share it and let somebody else get it and play it too. Because you holding it in your sack, that's not gonna help the artist at all.
Hmm.
And it's most
Hmm.
definitely not gonna help you as the DJ. Like, yeah, I played it first. If I wasn't playing it, nobody would never know. Man, share the music. Share it.
Stop being like that.
I'm telling the truth. If you send me a whole bag of music and I know that music is fire It is no reason for me to sit here and hold on to your music. First of all, I'm not going to charge you to send me your music. You see what I'm saying? If I reach out to you and say, LB, can you send me your music? Because that's what I do a lot of times. You send it to me. Now I'm going to sit here and hold your music. Then when they come on my live and say, Lady CoCo, who was that? Who was that? Oh, don't worry about it. Just listen to it. No. I'm gonna tell you who it is. You give me your email. Now, sometimes I don't get around because it'll be a lot. I don't get so much now, but hell, I play it myself and put it on the radio. But I'm not gonna hold you in no bag like your music belongs to me. That's your music.
That part, I've seen that. I've heard about that.
Yeah, that's your music that you sent me. You didn't tell me, Lady CoCo, get my music. Don't you give it to nobody. I mean, nobody. If I hear somebody up playing, me and you gonna have a problem.
Man, send my stuff to everybody. Matter of fact, you say you're in Texas, send it to everybody in Texas, Louisiana, everywhere down there. I'm telling you right now, I want.
They need to get it over there. KNON. Yeah, KNON, DJ Bubba Gay.
They have it.
And there's Sugar Shack, man. What's going on with you?
No, they have it.
But Sugar Shack man said, "Love me some Lady CoCo." Yes, sir. But I just like to, LB, I just like to keep it real raw and 100. A lot of people call me the Wendy Williams of Southern Soul. Just let me be CoCo of Southern Soul, because I'm going to call it as I see that if it's an ace, I'm going to call it ace. If it's a spade, I'm going to call it spade. But for all of this undercut stuff that they do, you know, they throw that dang on rock and they have their hand. Bring your hand right on back to the front. That same hand that you threw that rock with, bring it on back before you get a little stroke cramp in it. You're going to have a little stroke. Like, what wrong with your hand?
Lord have mercy.
But no, we just got to keep it real. We got to keep it real. I'm sorry.
I keep it real. I will definitely do that.
Yes. I mean, it's a must that you keep it real. It's a must. I just want to see everybody win. Everybody that's doing well deserves to eat. Even if you're not doing well and you're pursuing your business, your craft,
keep trying.
You deserve to eat too. You can just eat some. You can eat some Cheetos, you know, until you get to the Doritos. However you want to do it, but everybody deserves to win. We got to all start from somewhere. Everybody can't start like you did at the top. You see, a lot of people start from the bottom, and hey, that's just what that is. But I love the fact that you all come out here and you pursue the business part of it, because anybody can get out here and play around. But when you take it as a business, like you're saying, I'm a businessman. So let's tap into that all seriousness now. Tap into being the businessman that you are when it comes to running the business. What's your forte when you open the business? You're right there in the middle of the business. Now you're going to close it out. Explain that to us, because some of us don't know what that is.
As far as like, well, basically a lot of businesses.
Okay, yeah. Like this is your business, right?
Yes.
Go ahead.
You get the contract. Basically, you basically negotiate the contract. Another thing about it too is what's up, Annie? Another thing too, I tell a lot of people this. A lot of people come and say something about a business. You got to have a backbone to have a business. People will try to run over you if you got a business. So that's another thing too. You got to stay stern, and then you got to already have what it is. Like, I can't go in and say, let's do this deal for $10,000, but I never put out there that is my price anyway. So you gotta stick. You gotta have consistency. And then another thing too, you know, you have to follow through to do what you need to do on your back end.
Yes.
So, and that's why with promoters, it's pretty much the same way with them running the business. They put it out there. This is what we're doing. Boom. So that's why it falls into the same type business. Business is business. So that's why when I see people fall short on business, you might need to get out of it, because it's
you might if you can't do it right. Yes, you need to get out of it. And
it's really simple.
I hear this. Yeah. But business is simple if you do it by proper protocol. You see what I'm saying?
Good word.
So I hear this thing right here a lot. Hey, Annie, that host Annie out there from what part of North Carolina? Is she North Carolina or South Carolina?
She's Virginia. She's North Carolina.
She's North Carolina. Yes. She be doing that microphone thing like, hey, girl, hey. So here's the thing right here. Oh, Lord, Annie to maybe lose my train of thought because she be talking that trash too, baby. What was that? What were we talking about? She just
Business
made me lose my
protocol.
train of thought because she's so funny to me. Oh,
Business
yeah.
protocol.
So
Hmm.
I hear these promoters out here that feels like they're quote unquote just promoters, right? And
Hmm.
so they started saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, you're really not a promoter. You a party starter."
Mm.
Who told you that your show was that good that you're not a party starter too? You can
That part.
have promoter next to your name all day long. I'm gonna tell you
Hmm.
something. I know a person out there in Southern Soul, been doing shows for a long time. Do
Hmm.
not call themselves a promoter, right?
Hmm.
Don't call themselves a party starter. They just
Hmm.
put that shit together and there it is.
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And it's
Hmm.
good. It's our business. They don't play with you when they come down
Hmm.
to it. So you can call it what you want to call it. The first
Yeah.
time you started calling all these other people party starters and you say you're a promoter, then you tell
Hmm.
me and explain to me what makes you a promoter versus a party starter. Because I be seeing some lacking and some holes in the ground too. You be stepping on the grass and you missed a lot of grass over there, and there was a bunch of holes over there that you stepped in. And you want people to
Yeah.
think that, oh, you did it so right and everybody else is doing it so wrong. No, no. So I want you to let me know why you
Uh-huh.
feel like it's necessary for you to call these people party starters. If they paying to bring these artists into town, they're paying for their hotel stay, they're making sure they're
Hmm.
okay. Party starters don't do that, baby. They start the
Yeah.
party at 8 o'clock. You show up and pay your $2 and get in.
$2. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Five
So you
dollars,
you so
$10. It don't matter.
so I mean, what are you asking me? What are you asking me?
No, well, you answered the question. You answered it
Yeah.
already. You answered
Hmm.
it. And so I just
Yeah.
want to piggyback off of basically saying, I hear a lot of people talking about, they're about their business, but
Hmm.
you're really not about your business. You're just running your mouth. So that's why I
Yeah.
asked you, like, when it comes to business aspect, you say you're a
Hmm.
businessman and you answer
Hmm.
the question like the proper protocol. A lot of them
Yeah.
don't have no kind of call at all.
That part. That part. I mean, with this, and this is the thing too. I'm starting to notice with promoters, um, they don't promote. Promoters part of their word. I mean, I'm like, I no offense, but I tell them all the time, and I feel you. Okay, I'll say this. I've always said this. I hear some artists that'll say, well, they always put the same people on the show, and the people get put on the show. And I said, well, y'all got to understand from a business aspect, if I'm putting money out, I am going to reach out to the people who can get my money back from me. I feel them on, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I feel them on that. I mean, not
Mm-hmm.
for nothing, or just what I tell other artists, get on your grind, get your level up, and that way, because in that way,
Mm-hmm.
people will come see you. You know what I'm saying? So,
Exactly.
but promoters, I do know that some promoters, I do ask some promoters too. I said, you do know, like, how can I say this? I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you booking me for a show in Georgia, ain't much promotion I can do for you in Georgia. Ain't a
Right.
whole lot I can do for you in Georgia. So promote the show before I come down there. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and think you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna slap a name on there and everybody gonna come. No, you got to do some promotion. You got some promoters really don't do no promotion at
Right.
all.
And you have to even
Yeah.
tell the people that follows you as a promoter, because people, just like you're a artist,
Hmm.
your fans follow you. A
Yeah.
promoter, they have fans too. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So they sit in a high
Exactly.
seat, and so people are
Hmm.
following you to see what you got next. So you're right. If they're in Atlanta and bringing you there, and you're in North Carolina, South Carolina, or in the boot somewhere, and
Hmm.
they don't really know you need to get your tail out there and say, hey, I'm bringing this artist to my city and I want
Hmm.
y'all to come, check him out. He got this song, that song. We're going to go on Facebook or wherever he's at promoting, play some of your music. They're going to say, oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Guess what? That's going to bring a draw to you. They can even come to
Hmm.
your page and check you out. They're going to go to YouTube, Spotify. I just seen somebody on here say, oh, I have a Spotify playlist and I have Lamar on there. So it's
Hmm.
stuff like that, like these interviews. It draws attention to you to where people say, okay, who is that? Who is that? And then now, we ask the host doing these interviews, we play a couple of your songs. I'm like, oh, wow, I like that. I like that. So they're going to
Hmm.
want to come where you are. They
Yep.
are. So and then it goes back to it's okay to put a headliner in a half. I'm gonna say a headliner in a
Yeah.
half
Yeah.
that's gonna bring the draw. And then you
Yeah.
got these other artists out there. I just had an interview the other day saying, hell, these ones that are not headliners coming tearing the walls down. They tearing the walls down
Yeah.
because they coming with good music. They ain't coming to play.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna perform. They gonna do it all because they enjoying what they're doing. Sometimes you get a headliner. You want to come in there before you get the openers on there. How the hell are you gonna come on before the openers?
Yeah. I got another show.
You don't even want
what?
to wait. Yeah, they're like, I got to go. Where you going? You got paid the most money to be here,
Yeah.
and you got to go. You
Thank you,
got to go. That happened.
Mm-hmm.
That happened 3 months ago. It was bad too. It was so bad to the point where people are like, wait. So the guy was like, if he come up before me, everybody gonna leave. I said, let's just test the waters and see.
Well, and that's it. Well, that's what I'm talking about with business having a backbone. As a promoter, how is an artist telling you where he gonna go up? I hired you. You didn't hire me. See, that's what a problem. You see what I'm saying? To me, a real promoter is not going to have that happen. He won't. I've seen promoters shut stuff like that down.
To every female promoter, Lady CoCo is talking to you. If you put a show together and your headliner come to you 5 up before you're 4 down and say they want to just go because they need to leave, that tells you that they don't care anything about your show. And you don't need to never book them again. And you tell them you can go, but you won't get that full pay that you deserve.
Yeah, because they're about to mess up the show. They're about to mess up your show badly.
They're gonna mess up the show
badly. They're gonna mess it up badly.
They're gonna mess the show because people are going to start leaving. They're gonna start leaving. They don't know Lady CoCo. They don't know Brit. They don't know Lamar Juicy. They heard of Lamar Brace, but they ain't heard of the other Lamar out there because it's gonna be another Lamar coming up. So I thought, no, that's not him. He already performed. He gone. Guess what? They gonna leave too. They paid that $20, but they're out the door.
Yeah,
because they came to see you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen it,
and it happens a lot now. That's because the promoters don't have a backbone. They don't have a strategy, but they get excited about that raggedy ass flyer out there that they paid $25, $30 for. They excited about the flyer because all these people is on that flyer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wow, they doing it big. Yeah. They got it going on. Man, you see who's on the flyer. No, you got to do better than that. If you put that flyer out there, and then I'm going on further on down in that business. For y'all that do these flyers, they tell me if you haven't even paid your artist that first part of that money, they ain't got no business being floating around like that on your flyers because you ain't even paid them nothing. You ain't gave them nothing. You just promoting their face around, but you ain't promoting that pocket that you got over there. Hold on, wait a minute. You got to put something in the pocket, baby.
Yeah.
So, what has been your experience though when it comes to you being booked on your shows? So you get your deposit up front, right? So when you get there, do you demand your envelope once you show your face?
Well, what I don't do is all that. I'm not about to do all that. I mean, this is where I'm not performing until I get my money, but I'm not about to sit there. I'm at sound check. I'm at this. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. Especially if I see the type show it is. Now, not for nothing. Now, I'm not going to run you down for my money, but basically, I'm not going to sit around demanding. I've been to sound check. I've been to this. I'm not doing all that. Listen, man. Before I go on stage, let's go. Let's settle up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like that. I don't demand money and I got better things to do than to run a grown man down about money. Like I said, either you do right or you do wrong. Just no problem.
But have you ever had it where? Yeah, have you ever had it where though? It was almost time for you to go up. You've been there now for an hour or two, maybe 3, and they didn't bring you the rest of your money. How did you deal with it? Have you had to deal with that?
What, far as like somebody not somebody getting me right before I went on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had
And so
that.
what happened? What happened? Like you went
I
on
went on.
stage. Once you got off stage, the envelope was
No, no,
there when
no.
you
They paid me
finished.
before I got. No, they paid me before I got on stage.
Okay.
I won't go on. I won't go on. I'm not going on stage. You haven't paid me. What am I going on stage for? I'm not going on stage.
That's true.
But you
Because
see
they
how
will
calm
get
I'm
you.
talking? Yeah, no, they won't get a show.
Mm-hmm.
No, you be sitting there looking crazy. No,
Y'all
they
hear
won't do
that?
what? But that's
I'm
that's
looking
just
at
that's
y'all.
that's
Do
that's
y'all
common
hear me?
sense though. That's. I mean, no offense. I mean, sometimes you just got to have it within yourself to know your worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
And that
and you do,
yeah.
and it's up to those promoters also, not to play games. I don't care if it's a male or a female. I'm gonna tell you something. When they mean business,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to go to
Exactly.
them for
Exactly.
A, B, or C. You don't even have to go back and talk to
Mm-hmm.
them later on X, Y, and Z because they are down with it. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yes, I want to work with you.
Right.
This, I like this.
Yeah.
Then you deal with
Yeah.
somebody else, and here they go. Oh man, you're stuttering now. You already done told three lies, and that's three
Basically.
lies right there.
Basically. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Basically.
if you're gonna do it, I
Mm-hmm.
commend you all to do it right. If you are
Exactly.
not going to do it right, leave it alone. And here's the gracious thing. Southern Soul, they do a lot of running their mouth. They just talk a lot. That's all. You
Mm-hmm.
don't see nobody over here throwing no blows or nothing like that. They ain't trying to take you outside, and they take
No.
their shirt off on stage. But you don't see, and I like that part about them. Like, they don't take you outside. Man, meet me outside. They don't do that. But they do
Grown
a
man
lot
ain't
of
got
running
time
the
for that.
pork chops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
really, nobody have time for that. But at the
No.
end of the day, promoter to promoter, artist to artist, stop
Mm-hmm.
slicing the tires because you're all trying to get there, right? You're all trying to eat.
Yeah.
Because they cutting tires behind your back. You don't know who the hell cut your tire.
Oh,
Not they
I
ain't cutting
mean,
the tire for real, but
yeah.
they
Yeah.
doing it though. They're doing it.
Yeah.
But when you find
Yeah.
somebody that's out there and they mean well in this business,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to worry about that because we still got some good people in this world. We do. And you know what, LB? We still
Mm-hmm.
got some dirty diapers too. They ain't get
Oh
changed
yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I say cut them off. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. With me, I won't burn a bridge. I'll incinerate that. I will incinerate a bridge. I just got better things to do than to deal with negative people and stuff. I swear, it's people right now probably trying to call me. Why are you calling me? I mean, I just don't do it. I don't got the time. You know what I'm saying? Life is
Mhm.
short. I got better things to do. And you're right, Andy B. I'd have been through that shit before. I mean, I ain't got the time. And that's why I'm glad
Right,
I'm
right.
self-contained. Like I said, I make other money. I'm not about to go. See, that's the thing too. I make other money. Maybe that's it. But I'm not about to. Bro, you a grown man. I'm a
Mhm.
grown man. What we supposed to do? What? Cuss, fight over a few dollars? I don't think so.
Nah.
I got better things to do.
Right, right. And you're still working and doing this business.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't work.
But you know what? I'm
Yeah, I don't
glad
work.
you
I don't
said
punch the
that. I'm
clock.
so
Yeah,
glad
I don't
you
punch the clock. I
I'm
don't punch the
so
clock. I
glad
don't work.
though. I'm so glad you said it. I'm glad you said that.
Right.
You know why? Because
Mm-hmm.
grown men and grown women, when they
Mm-hmm.
know that this industry don't have the funds, they don't have the funds. A lot of them don't have. You got a few of them out there. They got that pocket, right? They got that
Oh yeah,
bag.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for a lot of them, I hear them say, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I
Yeah.
need to do this way or that way. You know you ain't got no money. Take your raggedy behind to work and get you a paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. And then when they call you to book you on the show, you still set because you go out there and you work. You working. But if you're gonna sit
Mm-hmm.
at home and it's so many of them in their 50s and 60s don't have no job and act like you the best artist in the world and don't nobody know you're raggedy behind. You getting booked because you booking yourself or you doing your own
Okay.
shows, but you
Mm-hmm.
struggling. You're struggling.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all what
And
we're gonna
maybe
do
and
right
maybe that's
now.
why and maybe that's why I don't trip like that. Because I don't. I mean, honestly, not saying, but like a couple of people on here know me, know my personal, and I don't need. I really don't really need to pick up a mic another day if I don't want to.
There
I
you
literally
go.
do this
See,
because
so
I
you're
do it
doing
because
it
I
for
want to.
enjoyment.
Yeah, I love it. I
Right,
love it, so
right.
I do it. Yeah. So
I'm looking at DJ T Money is in this thing. He say hit him with the kick. I don't
T
like to
Money.
look at the screens because I don't want to say names. I get sidetracked. But I like the fact that you're all about your business. I also
Hmm.
like the fact that you still work. I also like the
Hmm.
fact that you speak your mind like I speak my mind. And I say it again for a lot of people that's not working, and you thinking you about to bust something so wide open and don't nobody know you but 12% of the
Hmm.
people. You need to go to work and get a job. If you're old enough, try to get some retirement
What?
or something
What?
because you're
Lady
gonna.
Coco. Lady
Mhm,
Coco. I'm gonna say it
mhm,
again because I
mhm,
say this because you know how they say speak things into existence.
mhm.
I don't work. I
But
run
you
a
have a
business.
business.
No,
People work
but I
for
don't punch
you.
a clock. But I don't punch. See that punching the clock and stuff. I'm not confined to time
But
like that.
people work for you, right?
Yes, they work for me.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to say.
talking about.
But no. But I don't even speak that word. Job. I don't speak job. I'm
Okay,
out of that. I'm out of
businessman,
that. No, because sometimes. No, listen
businessman.
to me. No, because sometimes I have to leave out on a Thursday or Friday, and if I had a job, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I don't even. Yeah, I don't speak. Yeah. I
You
don't
don't
go
have that
about do
kind of
things.
job. You don't have that kind of job that they need
Yeah, no, not a job.
because they ain't doing
You
nothing
see?
else. They ain't doing nothing else.
No. Yeah,
They need somebody to get them some. What Annie say?
she
Annie
said they
say
need to
they
find a job
ass
point
got
blank.
to find a job.
They do. They need
They
income,
do
Annie
need to
B.
find a job.
They need
They need
income.
something.
Yeah, they do. They do.
They
They
need some
do.
income. And if you don't want to go and punch a clock, it's okay. Find something else to do that's going to bring you some money. I'm going to say this. If you 50 and 60 years old and you still living with people going from house to house, baby, you ain't even grown up yet. My
Ooh.
brother used to say before he died, you ain't drawn yet. You ain't drawn. You need to get drawn.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't drawn. He couldn't say grown, so he say drawn. You need to get drawn. You ain't drawn.
Okay. All right.
Cause you ain't no way I'm gonna be 50 and 60 and I got kids out here 20 and 30 and I got to be flopping from their house to everybody's house to find some place to stay. And then I'm telling y'all, I'm a recording artist. No, you not. You an artist recording something, but you ain't no. Anyway, we're gonna play some Lamar Breaks music, y'all. Wait a minute, hold up.
Lord. Get him,
Here we
Coco.
go, y'all.
You just played that. You played that
Wait a minute,
already.
wait.
You played that already.
They didn't hear that. We were backstage.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, you didn't play that on
Oh,
live.
okay. No, you
Oh,
okay?
that was
We're
for
gonna
your
let him
enjoyment.
run
I got
the
you.
show.
My bad. I did
Run
that.
the right,
I'm,
we
I'm sorry. I'm
Lamar gonna
sorry.
run the
I'm
show.
sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Lamar, y'all.
My bad. My fault.
I'm enjoying having fun with you. Hey,
We cutting up tonight, y'all.
they tell me it's showtime, y'all. Hey,
Every time you see my team, it's a movie scene. Me and my squad, you know we ready.
come on, T Money.
Do something like that I'm steady. That you might dream. Girl, you slow. I'm only asking, baby, I just wanna love you. I need some trust that I can give you. I got my fellas. You can call your head. We got number one. Let's get it in. It's so crazy, baby. Come on, jump on it. 'Cause every time you see my team, it's a movie scene.
All right.
Groovy to the music. That's the only way to do it, girl.
He said they call me LB or they call me Lamar. So however y'all want to do it tonight, we're gonna turn up for y'all. Check this out. He gonna tell y'all about it. He gonna tell y'all all about it.
It's time to take a break. Let me some overseas, some Marvin Gaye. Call me later, cause I won't be at home.
Now wait a minute. Tell them about this song. It's the other one, The Hole in the Wall, but is this one the same too as The Hole in the Wall?
No, got my whiskey. It's another Mel Waiter song though. They basically they gave me the permissions on Got My Whiskey and Holding the Wall.
Okay, so tell me why you like Mel Waiters so much, because I love Mel Waiters. The late great, y'all.
I met him like 2009. I was traveling. I didn't know who he was. But I remember I saw the bus and I was going into the store and he got off the bus. And I saw the guy and he came out and all I remember was that smile. And he was one of the nicest guys. I'm just talking genuinely nice. And I remember when I got into Southern Soul, every time I went somewhere, I would hear somebody playing this song or I would hear somebody, you know what I'm saying, singing the song. I was like, okay, cool. So when I got to the studio, I basically was like, you know what? Who has, I think Big Rob did a remix. I know Nelson Curry, shout out to Nelson Curry, he did a remix. But I said, who has done a remake? Like, because that's the original track you're listening to. So they literally gave me the original track to Hold the Wall and Got My Whiskey. I said, I want to do the remake. I don't want to do a tribute. I want to do, so they literally was like, they got in touch with Malaco Records. They got in touch with Mel with his wife. They gave me the permission to do it. And so literally, so Got My Whiskey, Hold the Wall. I'm the official person that did the remake of it. Like Casey did, If You Think You're Lonely Now. Like Casey did, If You Think You're Lonely Now. I basically got the same type of permissions that he got when he did Bobby Womack's song.
Wow.
So yeah.
So did you develop a relationship with Miss Waiters?
No, I mean I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I've spoken to her like once or twice, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. From what I went through with it, I was shocked. Like, I mean, I would be at shows and other people would get on before me and try and sing it. And they know, like, these are artists that know I've done it. They've seen the videos. They know I got the pre-chorus. And still would be like, go try to sing it. I'm like, come on, bro.
And y'all was on the same show.
Same show.
They were on the same show as you. Oh,
same
wow.
Show. And you see my video. Listen, on TikTok right now, Got My Whiskey Hold the Wall, got 1 million views. My song on YouTube got 500,000 views. You know that it's under Vivo. You know if something get put under Vivo, that makes it official. Vivo ain't gonna accept it if it's not legit. So I'm like, you see, I've shown these artists this, and they still. And I told her, I said, it's kind of disheartening because I really did it because I had genuine love for the way that he, you know what I'm saying? I really love what he did. And I was just like, that's crazy. And that's why I'm like, is this genre that unprofessional? I'm big on professionalism. And I'm just like, wow, it blew me back. And then certain DJs, it'll get sent to them. They'll see us under Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart. They see all these other stations are playing it. Nah, I ain't gonna play it. I'm gonna play Mel. Well, I mean, I'm sending it to you because I'm letting you know it's an artist that's representing with it out here, so that people can have somebody coming to see. Because not for nothing, Lady CoCo, you'd be shocked how many people in the audience never saw Mel Waiters live. They never saw him live. They heard the song.
Right, they heard the song.
Yeah, Mel died like 2014. Mel been dead to a lot of people now.
Right.
They've never seen Mel live. So that's why I'm like, my only thing was, let's keep the blues going. Let's keep it going the right way. But it's kind of like once the song started to pick up momentum, artists put it in their set. Artists was putting it in their set list every week. I'm like, dang. Like people would start, because my followers
Oh,
started sending me videos because they was hearing my version at the cookouts. They was, of course, everybody look at videos now. So
right, right.
they were pulling up my official music video. But they'll go to the concert, and an artist who got songs out already, they hear Got My Whiskey, and they're like, I just saw his video. That ain't him. You see, I starting to look out there now. That's how Lamar breaks that
Uh-huh.
stage. Why is he? And they're literally like, "Why are you singing this song?" And they're sending me videos of people that sing the song, and I'm like, and some artists are like, "Man," and this artist down y'all way, Mississippi, Texas, they be calling me like, "Bro, why these?" They said these jokers are singing it every week. I said, "Really?" Because see,
Wow.
I don't live down there.
Right, right, right. But see, the blues is so prominent in the South. So it's good that you're able to explain to them,
Mm-hmm.
exactly the whole protocol of how it took place. So and
Mm-hmm.
tell them also, like you tell them about what's this one here? Got My Whiskey, Hole in the
Mm-hmm.
Wall. Explain
Mm-hmm.
to them the same thing. So that way, because they're going to share this video and everybody's going to
Mm-hmm.
see it. So that way they know how you came about with it.
They know, Lady Coco. This ain't my first time talking about this. They know. They
So
trust
they know
me.
about it.
They know.
They know about
You
it.
got some that know and still blatantly. I be like, you know what? Again, though, I got better things. They about to run down a grown man about no mess. But see, what they
Well,
don't know
do
is,
you think like, okay, so why would he want to even do this song when that's Mel Waiter's song, so why would he even take that song and make it be hit? Do you think they feel that way? Have you what have you
well, if that's
heard from
if
other
that
artists about it?
well, again, other artists. Okay, how can I say this? Other artists really don't run up on me talking crazy, so I don't get that. So that's number one. Not saying
Okay.
I'm a bad guy, nothing, but I've never had nobody in my face. I've had artists that have came up and told me, you know what, bro, I ain't even gonna sing it. If you on the show, I'm not gonna sing it. Yeah, they told me like, yo,
Okay.
bro, I don't think some of them knew at first. So I think it's starting to get better because
Mm-hmm.
I haven't ran into that recently. Like I know a couple of artists who sing it and they've gotten on the show with me and they won't sing it. So yeah, but I mean, one thing about it, man, I got love for everybody. So I'm not about to trip on it. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
Right, right.
me and one artist got on the phone and he thought that I was running around saying something. I told him flat out, it's not me. I got followers, bro. Those followers are on you. I said I was in Arkansas doing the show. I think he was in Florida or something, and he sung it, and somebody in the crowd sent me the video. And I was like, why y'all sending it? And they was like, because why is he singing it? I, and then one night, somebody told me they heard the two artists backstage because they know that they do Got My Whiskey, Hole in the Wall. They said one was like, well, I'm gonna do Hole in the Wall. Well, I'm gonna do Got My Whiskey. I was like, what?
So do you think that was intentionally, or they just
No, no. I mean, they know I do it because I know both of the artists, but they know I do it. But I guess they figure he ain't hit. But what they don't know is
so
the song got.
okay, so
Uh,
let's actually this. So if you're on the show with these guys that's doing it,
they
how
don't
do
do
you
it.
feel about it if they know that you're there? Don't do it.
They don't do it. They don't do it if I'm there. They know
Okay.
they don't do it now. They'll touch it. One time they did. One person did, but other than that now they don't do it. But I think now they're starting to understand more of what's going on
Right, right, right.
because
Well,
you
I'm
got to
gonna tell you
understand.
this though.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go
go ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. No, I say go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, so what I was gonna say is we need that sound. We still need that sound. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
it's so many people that follows me. They love the blues. I can play other stuff, but if I come on this live, just playing music as a radio personality, a female DJ, they want to
Hmm.
hear the blues. And so
Exactly.
you don't hear a whole lot of like solid blues right now because the
Hmm.
legendaries are gone. And so I still want to hear it too because the blues is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? They still
Hmm.
playing the blues at a bunch of shows. You go to a show where they're in their 60s, I'd say late
Hmm.
50s, 60s, 70s,
Yep.
they're there too. You start playing that blues and you'll see they're gonna dance the whole entire show.
Exactly. And then you got
They're gonna do
DJs
it. So
who have told me, I have DJs who told me, I'm gonna play the Mel Weathers. I'm gonna go play. I said, like I sent it to him and be like, hey man, just want y'all, let y'all know it's an artist out here. I remade the song. Hey man, I would love y'all to put it to her. Won't do it. Told me flat out, nah. Yeah. I'm like, what?
what? They
Well,
want to do
yeah.
it.
They won't do it. They Mel Waiters. I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with you. I said, I got mad shows coming up. And this way, and I had to tell somebody, and I think it hit them. I said, you do understand that if you put out there that an artist is remade, guy, do you not know what type of motion you can do if you use that and use the video? Like, say you're doing a show. Hey, we bringing, got my whiskey in. We bringing hole in the wall. We got somebody here who performs it, who officially got,
Mhm.
who officially got the permission and mechanical rights to do it. One lady did it in Fredericksburg and sold the place out because she promoted it. She promoted
Wow.
Got My Whiskey on the Wall, and she promoted the videos. Everybody in the area came because I was like, oh shoot, we want to hear the man to sing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because Southern Soul, you
Well,
understand Southern
I've
Soul.
seen you perform it. I've seen you
Mm-hmm,
perform it. You were somewhere one time where
mm-hmm,
they had like a fence, and you was
mm-hmm.
down on the ground. I don't know where
Oh
you
yeah,
were,
yeah,
and I saw all these people around. Where were you at?
yeah. Again, Virginia.
You were in
they
Virginia.
they love
Oh,
me
they
in
was
Virginia,
all
North
around.
Carolina. Oh yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
play Mel Waiters. This guy right here, Lamar Brace, have
Mm-hmm.
remixed this song. We done this song, and let me let
Remade,
y'all hear his version. Remake. Let me let y'all
remade.
hear the remake of remade. This is
It's your boy Lamar Brace.
y'all hear who it is, Lamar Brace. Tell me what y'all think. I see y'all all up in here. Daryl Simmons, hey.
To the whole new world.
Yay.
I've had my best time now. Yes, I did.
In the hole in the wall.
3 o'clock in the morning, all the damn club was closed.
What you say now?
To this place, y'all. Didn't want anyone else to go. Walked in the room, I know who's in the air.
And what?
7 in the morning, and I'm feeling bad. Let's go, baby. I want to go to the whole new world.
Tell us, Lamar.
Yes, I did.
In the hole in the wall.
Took my high class woman with me the next night.
What you say?
Didn't want to get out the car. She said it didn't look right. Walked in the room, my nose in the air. 7 in the morning, and she's feeling better. Smoking whiskey and chicken wings. People dancing and drinking, and no one wants to leave. Let's go, baby. I wanna go there to the
Sing it, Lamar.
To the whole world. I've had my best time, yo. Yes, I did now. To the hole in the wall. Shout out to Mel Waiters, man. Shout out to Mel Waiters.
Yes, I mean, it's good and that you're keeping it alive. I know a lot of artists they sing so many others that were back then, but you don't find too many of them. I love me some Well Maters, man. Mel, I can't even say his name. Mel Waiters. That dude got so much music out there. Like, it's crazy.
Yes.
You can play all Mel Waiters music at one party, and you can have a whole party the whole entire time because he got so much music out there. And you're so right. I never thought about it. I haven't seen a video with none of his music.
Mel never did a video. He never did a video. Now, but I have let y'all know I have a music video to Got My Whiskey, and I have a music video to Hole in the Wall. Y'all can go on YouTube and check out the music videos. But Mel Waiters never did an official music video. Never.
Wow,
That's
that's
crazy.
amazing that he did not.
Yeah.
It's crazy because he has a good. What is Daryl Simmons saying? Lamar Brace. Daryl Simmons is saying salute, bro.
Yes, sir. Daryl, no, Daryl, what's up, Daryl? Daryl, know me too.
Yeah, Daryl
Hey,
Simmons.
Daryl.
That's the guy. He gonna spotlight you.
Hey, Daryl, I'm coming down, bro. I'm gonna do some Mississippi, Alabama dates, man. Hey, if it don't be this year, I'm coming down y'all way because when I mean this, a lot of people
He
asking
said
for
he
me down,
coming
y'all.
to Jackson, Mississippi,
I'm coming everywhere.
Memphis, Tennessee, Texas, Alabama, Georgia,
Selma,
all those places. So promoters and party starters. Tell
all y'all.
them how you
He
can
said,
be booked. Tell
call
them
me
how you can be booked.
704-430-4454. That's the number to call. 704-430-4454.
Wait. I'm gonna put it up at seven. Wait, Lamar. 704.
430
I'm gonna put it up. 430. Huh?
4454.
4454.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. That's the number, you all, for Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see
Or
if it'll let me
inbox.
pin it.
There we go.
Y'all inbox him also at LAMAR
Mm-hmm.
BRACE. LA. Now he has a twin that y'all don't know about, and his
Evil
twin
twin.
name is LAMARBRACE. They got the same name, Lamar and Lamar.
I don't know what was
Tell them
going
about it,
on,
Lamar.
man.
Lamar
He
has
just
a
kept,
twin, y'all. I didn't know he
yeah.
had a twin, but I found out tonight he has a twin. Yeah. There's the
Yeah.
number, you guys. It is 704-430-4454. If you would like to book Lamar Brace, what is it? He said, come on down. Daryl Simmons said, come on down. So
Yes,
to all
sir.
promoters and party starters, I don't care if you're a party starter. If you call yourself a party starter, if you say that the other promoters are party starters, he said to book him. Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, all of
Texas,
y'all.
Louisiana.
Here you
Yes.
go, 704, Texas, Louisiana, everybody in the South, 704-430-4454. That is Lamar Brace. Is there anything else that you would like them to know about you that we missed? If you did, go ahead and shout it out.
All right. In about 2 to 3 weeks, I will be releasing my new EP called Songs in the Key of L. Songs in the Key of L. I'm a Stevie Wonder fan. Y'all remember Songs in the Key of Life? Well, I call mine In the Key of L. So most definitely, man, it's a 5-song EP. I love what's coming. Y'all gonna love that music. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple of Mississippi producers that get on this, man. So I'm giving y'all that deep. I'm giving y'all that deep Southern soul feel, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down.
Yes.
It's going down for real.
So when let me ask you something. So when you write your music and you go to the producer that you want to produce it for you, right? Because that's what you write it and they produce it for you. How do you select your producer? Like you do the mini mighty more. You heard about one, or you know this producer can get it there.
Well, what I can do is by me being a musician, I can talk to a producer through what I want. Like I can tell her what key I want. I could be like, put the song in this key. I need this feel. Yeah, if it's not right, like one producer, he sent me like 3 tracks 3 times back to back, and I kept telling him, nah, you got to change that riff. You got to do. So I literally never went to the studio with him, but by me being a musician, one time I sit on the bass line. I played the bass line and like, this is what I want, and that helped him out. So I can assist you if
but
we
you
are
know
working
that's
together.
good, right? That's good when you can do that. If somebody send you a track, you already know what you got in your head, right? You done already wrote it, you don't put it, and then they sing it. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. And I can hear it too. Like when somebody, here's another thing too. When people put their lyrics with the track and it just don't match. What Daryl Simmons said, it just don't match. He said, cool, we'll be checking it out. He's talking about your EP.
Oh, yes, sir.
What is that? Hey, Lamar Brace. Hey, y'all. DENTON, Alicia. You know who that is?
Yep. Yes, I do. Again, another person up the way.
Oh, you
I
got some
told you my
people on
fans.
here. Your people is
Yeah,
in the
my
house.
people live up
Yes.
north. Yeah, my people live up north, man. I got the. That's why I said I really want to. Arthur Young, shout out to Arthur Young. Arthur Young came up and did a show with me. He told me flat out. Him and Big Yayo both have told me, if you came down to Mississippi, Alabama, because they did the show and they said, if you came down, bro, oh my God, you would kill down south. So I think I just need to get Miss Coco. Man, you might got to talk. I might got to give you a percentage for getting me some bookings down that way. I might got to work with you a little bit.
I know.
Put
Let
some
me
money in
about
your
to bust
pocket.
Arthur Young. Hold on, Arthur Young and Yayo. Hello, this is Lady Coco.
Hey,
Y'all
mommy.
book shows, right? Both of y'all
Yep.
book shows. So when y'all book y'all show,
Mm-hmm.
since y'all telling Lamar Brace to come, book him on your
Mm-hmm.
show. I'll wait.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. I just
Yeah.
called
Yeah.
him. Yayo and Arthur Young. Both of
Mm-hmm.
y'all book shows. Y'all bring the artist. So y'all call Lamar and tell Lamar y'all ready to bring him down. I'm gonna be waiting. And
Mm-hmm.
then y'all make sure I come too so I can sit on the front row and dance. I'm gonna sit on the front
Cool.
row and dance. I'm not
Cool.
gonna stand up.
Cool. 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 Come on
You
down.
know what? I'm gonna inbox. I'm gonna call them tomorrow and say, Lamar said he's waiting on y'all. We waiting on y'all to bring him to Mississippi because they both in Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that artist. They both from Mississippi?
They both in Mississippi.
Okay.
Yayo is in
Okay.
Mississippi, and Arthur
Okay.
is in Mississippi, and they both do. They do their own shows.
Okay. Do they? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. We gotta stay. I say busy. You gotta understand. I say, listen, I stay busy up here. I mean, I got bookings, I got shows coming up. I'm not sitting around. So
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Arthur. I
So
don't know how often he do his show because he's really booked
mhm.
too. You know, Arthur
Yeah,
Young is everywhere, and
yeah.
so is Yayo. So I don't think they do shows all the time, but they
Hmm.
do shows in Mississippi. So they just need to call and tell you when they're ready to bring you. I'll reach out to
Okay.
him tomorrow. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
Lamar say he's ready when
Fall
y'all
in the
ready. Because you
fall.
know some in the
The
fall.
fall. The
So are
fall.
you
Cause
booked
my
from are you okay?
man.
Give us your dates then so we'll know when
Okay.
you ready to come to Mississippi. What's your dates?
Okay. I got the first and the second. The eighth is pretty much the only weekend in June I'm off. I got the 15th, 16th, 23rd, 29th, 30th. I'm booked. Then July, I'm booked July 4th. I'm booked the 6th. I'm booked the 13th. I'm booked the 20th.
Well, but wait. Where you going? All these different places. Where you gonna be?
Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, up this way.
Oh, you gonna
They keep me up
be
this
all
way.
up that way? I know I saw one with Oh, there's Cheryl Jackson. There's a promoter from LA on here. She needs
All
to hear
right.
your music too, because
Most definitely. I
she do
appreciate it.
shows. Have you heard of
Definitely.
Cheryl Jackson, Cheryl J Promotions?
Uh-uh.
Yes,
No.
yes. She does
Matter of
shows.
fact,
So Cheryl J, go ahead.
like, let me see. All right, this weekend, the first I'm in North Carolina. The second I'm in Virginia. Like I said, 7th and 8th, I'm kind of chilling. Then the 15th, I'm in Virginia. 16th, I'm back. I'm actually doing a Father's Day show in Charlotte. Then what
Okay.
weekend is after that? The 23rd, I think North Carolina. And then the 6th, Georgia. No, the 29th and 30th. The 29th, I'm in Georgia. So I am going to Georgia. But that's like the
Okay.
farthest I go. But other than that, the rest of my dates are, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, they're not in the same area though. Like they're not like right next door to each other. So it'll be like top of North Carolina, bottom of North Carolina. So it'd be like it's like that.
But that's because your people know you out there, so you're gonna stay
Hmm.
booked. So
Yes.
now you got to get yourself pushed out in these other areas. And so if you want them to book you in Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Texas, tell them how you want to. So even LA, because LA is on here that does these shows. How would you sell yourself to get to all these places in the South? What would you say
Well, this is what I
to
say.
the promoter?
When All right, well, to the promoter, you can literally hit me up and I can send you material and things to whereas you know what you're getting on stage. I have a lot of live clips,
Mm-hmm.
so you can see what I'm doing. Number two, you can see my numbers. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. I have numbers, so people know
Mm-hmm.
what I do, and I'm consistent. And I can send you at least 10 shows of me killing, not just performing. You know how some people
Mm-hmm.
do a show and you see them singing, you like, okay, they singing. No, I can show you, like you saw my video, the crowd was around me,
Yes.
partying with me.
Yes.
I can show
Yes.
you large
I
shows
saw
where
it.
I'm killing. So I can
Mm-hmm.
with me, I feel like it's an easy sell. I just really don't know people down in Mississippi, Alabama, and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have no
Mm-hmm.
problem because a lot of these shows I'm on, I sold myself. They saw, they were like, oh wow, so we bring you because it's easy to
Mm-hmm.
promote me. I got music, I got
Right.
video,
Right.
I got,
Right.
and everybody is media heavy now. So all they got to do is put out and say, we got Lamar Brace coming. They show my video, they got my whiskey on the wall. They're like, oh snap, he coming. Is that so? I know how
Mm-hmm.
to get the sale going, but it's the
Right.
fact
Right.
of I just don't know people in these, like how you in Texas and other areas. I just don't know people down that way.
Exactly right. Well, I think after tonight, for the ones that are out here, and mainly
Mm-hmm.
in Texas, it is more female promoters than male
Really? Okay.
promoters, from what I've seen. I'm not originally from Texas. I've been here about off and on. I'm gonna say in the Dallas, Texas area about 2 years, but I've been in
Mm-hmm.
Texas almost 12 altogether. And so,
Okay.
from what I've seen, it's mostly female promoters, and most of them, they book the
Mm-hmm.
men. They don't book a lot of women here. Why? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. They gravitate to the men on their shows, and that's just what that is. I've seen several of them put on really good shows, but
Mm-hmm.
they don't support the female artists. But they will bring them in. Yeah, they would bring
Yeah,
them
I
in. I
know
mean,
yeah,
I don't agree with.
the crowd is like
Mhm.
85. You gotta understand the crowd 85, 90% women though. That's who come
Yes, it
out.
is.
The women come, the women,
Yeah,
so if they
the
want to
women
see
come
some men.
out.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, they do. They want to see some men. So if it's opposite of it, though, if it's a male promoter, then he bring mostly men too. But guess who's in the audience?
Women.
85% is women.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
either way, it's a woman's world. But I know James Brown said it's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a woman or a girl. And he better sing it again while he resting in peace, because it's true. And when you go to these shows, I promise you can count the men, but you can't count them females because they be out there.
Mhm. Oh,
They ready
man.
for that show and the next show too. Where the next show gonna be? They be counting up the cost for the next show.
You gotta tell me, I know. Trust me, I know. I have followers.
Yeah,
I know.
I know it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play. I'm
Yeah.
gonna play one more song of yours, and this one is called "We Played Cut Up." We played "Got My Whiskey." Here we go. We're gonna play this one. Lamar, y'all, praise Mr. LB himself.
I just want to let you know
Sing it to the
that
ladies. Hey,
if you don't
ladies.
know the truth, don't make up the truth. See,
Y'all heard what we just said. Don't make up the truth.
I tell you to get the hell on.
Don't even know you, they talking.
Like, you didn't draw the line, and the truth ain't me.
Come on.
Yeah, you are the reason I know I got it from you. Girl, can't you hear my name out? I run around town, telling all those lies.
Yeah, stop that.
Don't try to deny, you don't have an alibi. Yeah, wrong. You keep talking about me, but I'm not thinking about you. I'm not taking my time, thinking because like you. Yeah, you know the woman, you need to go and find for free. Yes,
What he say, y'all?
CoCo.
He said that way. Thank you, Roslyn, for sharing. Thank y'all for sharing. Hey. It ain't me. It's you. It's you. You the problem.
Right?
Tonight, Lamar Brace is the problem. I was trying to be good. It's him tonight. He's the problem. Get the hell on.
Brother, now listen, I don't play with no grown men. I know you can run your mouth, don't let me bring the mess to me. I'm trying to stay home.
I think I want to send that song to the radio right now. I'm sending it right on over there so I can play it Saturday morning.
You keep talking about me, I'm not thinking about you. I'm not gonna take my time.
That's gonna be my rotation on Saturday morning.
All right now. You gotta do this now. Listen.
Hey.
I don't do no messing type person.
So for those of y'all that follows me on KSML 103.7 every Saturday morning from 9 until 11, y'all look out for that song right there. Because I'm going to have it right there on it. You see it back there, Lamar? That's the radio station.
Okay.
I just sent it on over.
Mm-hmm.
I sent it on over.
All right.
Listen, I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna send your hole in the wall too over there in your whiskey. I'm gonna send it.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, while we're here, I'm gonna send it right now so that way I don't forget it. So I'm gonna play it a little bit again, and we're gonna send it over there.
We love you, man.
Yeah, we do, man.
It's your boy Lamar Brace. Hey, y'all know the party don't stop. R.I.P. Much love. Check it. It's time to take a break.
I just sent that over.
Some
Come on, Blues Riders.
Cause I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight. I
Feel like getting it on. I came out to have a good time. That's all y'all need to hear about Lamar. I want Lamar to do us a favor on this show tonight. I see all y'all ladies loving this. Oh, y'all just so fast.
Lord.
I'm going to see if I can get Lamar to sing y'all a song before we go. Sing the ladies a song, Lamar, a cappella.
Okay. You know what? This song is on my new EP. Since you asking about it, it's called Package Deal. This song basically is about package deal. You know how, say you dating a guy and he already got children. So you accepting that package deal, right? Or say a man is dating a woman.
Yeah.
But the hook is, see, she got me singing, y'all. Hold on now. The hook is,
you gonna sing tonight. You know it was coming.
It's called, she said she got 2 kids by 2 men. One's a lie and one's a cheat. She been looking for love in all the wrong places, in the club and in the streets. I said, hold on, little mama. I'm a real man. I'ma keep it real. I told her, go and grab your kids. Go and grab your clothes. Cause right now, I'll make a package deal.
Y'all heard what he said. He said he making a package deal.
I'll make a package deal. But then hold on now. I got one now. Hey, look, this is gonna be the last one. I gotta do this for you. Got this coming too. It's called Good Love.
Okay.
This one got a little twist to it. This for the ladies now. This when you're alone with your man or whatever, and you might want to play this one. You ready for it? You're like, She wants that good love when I stroke it from the side, back shots. Girl, it's official. Good love. Turn you over on your back, legs up while I work the middle. Good
Lord have
love.
mercy.
Looking for a rider. A real lady knows how to drive stick, y'all. Good love, brick house stallion. 36, 24, 36.
Y'all heard it. I'm streaming from a couple
Yeah.
of platforms. I'm looking all over y'all. Oh, they said they let these ladies on my live. They just be so nasty. They talking about they
Hey,
love it. Look
with
at
that
them.
song, I'm talking about being a candy lick. Hey, look, I'm talking about licking the bowl, being a candy licker. I'm telling the girl she food for the night. Oh yes, don't worry about it. You gonna hear it. It's coming. This month. Y'all gonna get it this month.
So
Then
when
I
does
then
it drop though?
you know what? I'm debating on either doing it the weekend of the 22nd or the 30th. It's looking like it's gonna be the 22nd. But I'm releasing the full
Okay.
EP. But I probably push. I don't know because I got a song called "Shake with Those Fries." I said,
Later.
baby, uh, do you got some shake with those fries? Hey. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like all that stuff, man. Trust me. I'm real
Well, I
excited
can't
about this
wait. You have
EP.
my email, so
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
you
wait to
get.
get it. So it's
You
June.
know
You're
what?
looking at June 22nd. What?
June 22nd. I'll probably release one of the singles June 15th. They just give it a
Okay.
teaser, but I'm releasing the full EP. And what I'm gonna do is because you know how it is, man. You put out an EP and people pick the one they like anyway. So I'm gonna have the MP3s to all of them. So if a station be like, we want this one or we want this one. See, that's the good part about being your own manager and your own, you know what I'm saying? And being your own manager,
Mm-hmm,
your own
mm-hmm.
distributor. Which song you want, I can send it to you. You want this song, I can send
Right.
it to you. You know, all of them online anyway.
Right.
People gonna be downloading them anyway. So go to Spotify. It's going to be on all platforms. Y'all can download those songs on Spotify, anywhere and everything. But I want to say this, CoCo. This song, my CD called From the Soul. I want you to go back and pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
that CD. It was a 10-song
Okay.
CD, but literally that CD came out in January. COVID hit in February. That CD, I don't
Mm-hmm.
feel got the push it deserves, but it's online. So I recommend y'all that
Okay.
listening right now, go and listen to my CD From the Soul. It didn't really get pushed out because of COVID. I'm thinking about doing a
Okay.
remix, but From the Soul is the
Okay.
is the CD that a lot of people slept on because they were like, it's a great CD, but COVID took it. COVID took it out.
Yeah, it took a
So
lot away from a lot of people.
yeah, me and
Yes.
Sir Charles, me and
So
Sir
yeah,
Charles,
I think you should do a remix.
hmm me and Sir Charles we had like a 30 city tour ready to go that year. COVID took it.
Oh wow.
We lost all our bookings that year. A lot of artists. Oh my bad. I don't think I told you. When that happened, I went back to my profession. By profession, I'm a certified teacher. By profession, I
Okay.
went to college for Yeah, I'm a teacher. I run a business, but by profession, I'm a teacher.
It's a teacher.
My degree is
Okay.
in
What
education. Yeah, I
what
have a degree in
grades?
education. Fifth
What
through
what
12.
grade?
Fifth through 12.
Fifth. Oh,
hmm
okay. I'm
That's
a
my
teacher
so.
too. K through
Well, thank you.
six.
Cool. Cool. What grade?
Yeah. So we're two teachers on it. Huh?
Yeah, hey, yeah. So when COVID hit, that's what I did. I look, I'm glad I said thank you, Lord, for giving me this. Thank you, Lord, for so I immediately got a job teaching when COVID hit. I taught online.
Yeah. Oh,
So
it's easy.
yeah, yeah.
It's so crazy because I think last year I was telling
hmm
my husband, I'm not going back to teaching. I don't want to be
No,
bothered with these kids.
no,
The kids today.
no.
So I called the school. This no lie. I called the school. I told them my criteria and had my little stuff. It was like, come on in. We got you. I thought about it for one day. I said, I'm not going back to teaching. So K through six and you fifth through 12. Oh no, you can have
hmm
all of it. I don't want to teach no more schools. Now I don't mind doing like some tutoring, but going back to
No,
teaching, I don't want to teach no more.
no, no. The
No,
children, the children
I
today are
couldn't
just
do
they're too much off the
it.
hook. They're off the hook. They're off the hook. I can't do it. I couldn't do it now.
No, I can't
I
do
have
it.
a, I would
I
I
can't do
would have a
it.
charge. I would have a charge. I couldn't do it. No, real talk. I mean, because I know me, and I seriously, I would throw a kid through a wall. I'm sorry, these kids today, and I'll be that teacher. I'm throwing you through the wall. Bring your mom and daddy on up here, because we all gonna be some fighting jokers today. I mean,
Yes,
it's horrible. It's horrible.
it is. But I'm gonna tell you something though. When I taught K through 6, it was
Mm-hmm.
really bad. So I can just imagine you teaching fifth through the 12th. That's even worse.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't. I don't even know how you did that.
Miss, what was it? Miss Teresa Robinson. They not different. They just not raised. They don't raise their children no more. They're not different. Children are the same children we came through, but we got disciplined and raised. They don't raise. You got parents. They don't raise their children anymore. That's what's happening. They're not different.
Yeah, they don't. They let them do what they want to do.
They running the house now.
Teresa, well, she's right there different, but they're not being raised.
They're not being raised.
They're not being raised. She said, "You're so right. They're not being raised, because if you were raising those children, it's just like raising a farm. If you was raising those children, you can go out there and tame your animals. So if you can tame your animals, you can tame your kids. Your kids should not be at school fighting and cursing at the teachers and biting all the kids and everything, taking their food. No, y'all had it, y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. I was teaching one time. True story. I was teaching one time, and this little boy had the nerve to raise up and say, he told me to be quiet or shut up. And I remember I said, "What did you say to me?" He said, "What?" I said, "I pulled out my phone. I dialed my daughter. I said, 'Hey, baby.' She said, 'Yeah, how you doing?' I said, 'Y'all say hi to my daughter.' She was like, 'Hey.' I said, 'Baby, if you told your daddy to shut up, what would happen?' She was like, 'I don't want to die.' I said, 'See, that's how my house rang.'" That boy looked at me. He was so, that boy had fear. He was like, "Oh my God." I said, "Yeah, bro. I still take off my bill at my house."
Oh yeah, I mean, they're not getting that at school. I had a parent. No, I don't know how we got into teaching, because you said that's your field. That's my field too. This little boy was in kindergarten, and every day she was called to the school, and this little boy at 4 years old got kicked out. Well, first got suspended, then all of a sudden he get kicked out completely. Had to go to a whole different district at 4 years old. I'm like, you need to discipline your child. That's what you need to do.
He don't know what ass whooping means. That's what that is. he don't know what ass whooping means.
They need to tap. They need to get tapped on. Lamar, this has been so fun. I know I don't want to keep you all night. Everybody has stayed here so attentively. I appreciate y'all for coming on the Lady CoCo show. I'm waiting on that next EP to come out into Mississippi. Oh, I believe, because all that I got is fire. And I just sent a couple of them to the radio station. So Saturday morning, that's going to be in my rotation. I got you over here, but we're going to make sure that Yayo and Arthur Young put you on those shows that they have in Mississippi. They're in 2 different parts, I believe. I'm not for sure, but I do know they're both in Mississippi, and they both do their own shows. So you need to put on your cowboy hat and boots and go on out there and get in the dirt and the mud with them. That's how.
Look, I'm a straight city boy.
No, you want to go to the country. You said you want to go to the South. The South is country. This song, what you got on this thing? You got a trail ride? Wait a minute. What is this right here? You talking about something you don't know? Talking about some city boy. I don't know. You going to the country. Mississippi, they got. Oh, that ain't country. That's party ride. That ain't country. You better get your boots dirty. Put some dirt on before you get there.
Oh, I'm telling you now, the new stuff I got is I'm telling you, it's straight. It's that straight down. That's why I know I'm gonna get pulled down that way, because the stuff I got. This one song. I said, "Let's go. Come on and get this trail ride started." Hey, then I say, "Come on, let's go. Grab your phone, tell your friends, everybody." Yeah.
And they all do. I'm gonna tell you something. At first I didn't care for trail riding, but I'm telling you, trail riding is where it is.
They're fun.
It's where it is. The one I went to a couple of years ago, I said I'll never go back. They said, "Why, Lady CoCo?" I said they had dogs out there. I scratched my car up out there. Everything is at the trail ride. It's like I'm stepping in potholes, but it was so many people. It was crazy. I'm
Yes.
serious. I was saying, man, I got my truck stuck in the mud. If I wasn't driving that F-150, I'll still be stuck right now trying to get to that trail ride. It was potholes this big with mud in them and water.
Oh Lord.
I'm not lying.
Lord. I'm gonna say
I haven't been back since, but we found it. What?
You found what? You were cut.
Make it make sense to me.
No, what I was about to say was I just want to say this to the ladies who be coming to the shows and the ladies I run into and stuff. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are queens. Y'all most definitely need to bump these men. Don't be letting no man justify who you are and who you not. I'm gonna say this to the ladies because I love my black ladies. I love my women. I love my African American queens. I'm telling y'all right now, Lamar Brace love y'all, and Lamar Brace is here to let y'all know y'all ain't got to put up with no BS with no crazy men. These men that ain't faithful. These men that's doing this craziness. I'm just telling. Man, listen. If y'all ladies are single,
y'all heard it.
Trust me, y'all ain't got to settle and don't be pushing through them red flags. Girl, he said he only went to jail twice. Okay, that's 2 times too many. Y'all ladies. And quit trying to change these.
He probably been there all his life, in and out.
Lady CoCo, this is what I be here. I be here. He only stole my car twice. What?
Stole the car twice, and you still
car twice.
And she still want to talk to him.
Hey, look, he only had a baby. He only had 1 baby on me, not 3, 4. He only had 1, because that's 1 too many. He had a baby on you.
1 time, that's it.
Listen, Lady CoCo,
and you still want him.
Lady CoCo, I be hearing so much. I be hearing so many stories. It's to the point that I just be like, you single? I just ask now for sport. Because when I get those stories, I'll be like, ladies,
I'm just gonna tell him like you better talk to these ladies because I'm gonna tell him he can take his raggedy behind right on back where he came from because I'm not about to have his babies over here. He can just keep going. He can't give me no pinto beans. He can't give me no fried chicken. I don't even want no T-bone steak from him. I don't need him to put no gas in my car. I don't even want him to push me out the ditch if I get stuck.
Well, Lord, I mean, okay, all right, okay. So you ain't. So every man you ever encountered has always been straight up. Like you ain't never had a man that had no mess with him. Come on now, come on now.
That's why I don't care what they do. They listen. I can do better.
About your life. Hold up now. You ain't never had a man who was a liar. You ain't never had a man that. So every man you dealt with was perfect. That's what you trying to tell me?
I had a lot of them. That's why I just told you. I don't need him to push my car out the ditch. He can stay his ass over there where he came from. I done had enough. For every raggedy mofo out there to come to me and say, well, thank God that I do have a husband. If he raggedy, I just have to tell him to go to bed. Take your ass to bed because I ain't about to listen to it no more. Go to bed. I'll talk to you tomorrow. You done already said enough, and I don't want to hear nothing else you got to say tonight.
I'm just saying these shows, but I be hearing so much. I be like, listen, man, y'all killing me. I be like, listen, man. Hey, one person, their story was so bad. It was kind of like, I'm gonna go. I'm just. It was that I couldn't say that. I was like, can I pray for you? Can we pray something because you need it? I'm just saying.
Now, they don't want you to pray for them. They don't want no prayer. Don't even offer no prayer because they don't want you to pray for them. They want you to lay your hands on them. Lay your hands on them.
Yeah. Some of them want to lay. Hey,
lay your hands on me right there.
Hey, look.
Just touch me right there on the shoulder.
Look, some of them want to lay hands too.
And they will. And they will if you ain't careful.
What? Oh my
God. Let me ask you something, then we got to go. So have you been on stage? Because I done seen these old ratchet females. They be grabbing on y'all private parts when y'all performing. Have you had that encounter yet?
I'm going to tell you a true story. This happened. and it was my fault. I was sitting on stage. I'm gonna tell you what a female did. I was sitting on stage and I was singing,
Let me hear it.
and this woman took her face and put it in my crotch. She took her face and put it in my
She
crotch.
did.
Like bump her hand. She took her face and put it in my crotch. When I mean I called security and had her removed, because if I'd have done that to her, if I'd have done that to her, I'd have been in jail.
Yes, you would have been in
That's
jail.
all that hit my mind. That's all that hit my mind. You gonna do this, but you know what I'm saying? You gonna do this, but if I did it to you, you already know what would have happened. No, she took her head and like she was giving me head. Like she took, yeah, she put it, she that, yeah, put her face right there on it. I was like, what the, who does?
I'm gonna tell you something. I believe you because I've seen some of them. I know I was at a show with Avell Hollywood, and you know he let the women touch and rub on his arms and stuff. And one of these ladies, I'm standing there, and she got close to him and she grabbed his crotch. I mean, she pulled him, and he said, "I tell you what, if another one of you so and so's do me like that again, it's not gonna be nothing nice." He said, "I don't mind you touch my arms or whatever." He said, "But to grab my private like that and just pull me, I'm not going for that." Because they will be, and then you got to remember that they're out there drinking. A lot of them be drunk. They be sloppy drunk, nasty, stanky drunk with saliva coming out their mouth. So when they see the men out there,
but why would you? Why? This is my question. Why would you pay top dollar to get to the front of the stage to embarrass yourself like that? That's why I was just like, you literally took your crotch and butt grabbing. She literally, and I think she tried to like.
oh, they will though. I don't know. I think they come looking for something sometimes. They come, looking for, and so you might not be that guy, that, hey, I'm here for this or that. But sometimes it happens. And so you have to be very careful not to allow them to get so close. Because like when they get so close in your space like that, you got to really be careful because you can catch a whole case. Like for the brothers out there that's performing and not paying attention, they could go back out there and say, "Oh, yeah, he did this, he did." You haven't even touched them.
Yeah, that part.
But they will touch you.
But that's why I had her removed. Because, okay, Lady CoCo, that's like you on stage and I take my face and put it in between your legs. That's crazy. No, she did it.
That's crazy.
I couldn't believe she did it. I couldn't believe.
I tell you one thing. I saw artists wait.
Say what?
Yeah, I saw an artist one time. We was in Alabama, and this lady, oh my God, was so ratchet. And he was out there singing, and she grabbed him, I think, from the back, and she was doing some crazy stuff to him. He was like, "Look, y'all need to get this lady." This lady had bitten into him like a pit bull. She did. And wouldn't let him go. She would not let him go. He said, I can't do this. I can't do it. She followed him all on the grounds. It was so bad. I said, wow. So, ladies, if you're out there drinking, they didn't have security at that show, but it was so many people. Because he came down on the grounds from the stage. He came down. So when he came down, she locked into him. Yes, she did. She locked him. Yes, she did. She locked her teeth into him, and he couldn't get away. He was like, "Somebody get this lady off me."
Wow.
So we got to be careful, ladies. Go out there and act like ladies, please. Twerkers, act like a real twerker. Stand up and twerk. Don't fall down.
Man, that's just crazy though. But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Lady CoCo, I had a great time. I'm gonna definitely look to network with you more.
Yeah,
have to do some things.
Yes, please do. Please do. Please do. And we're gonna get out of here. Y'all gonna see more of LB Lamar Brace on the Lady CoCo Show. We're gonna come back and do this again, especially when you drop that EP. We need to come back and talk about it and play the music so the ladies can hear it. Don't be latching on like a pit bull, okay? Just be a little chihuahua. Bite him on the ankle, not on the ass.
Look at me. How about keep your mouth off the man? How about that?
Yeah, keep your mouth off. Keep your mouth off and don't be out there. Good night, Lamar.
Good
And
night.
thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. This has been
Anytime.
so good. I enjoyed myself. And thank all of y'all for tuning in tonight, for every share. You all make sure you go and copy his music. It is on all digital platforms. This is Lamar, LamarBrace. Go check him out and y'all see what he got going on. Thank you, Lamar. We'll be talking real soon, okay?
All right, most definitely.
Good night.
You have a good evening. Good night.
How you too.